Warning: the Mothercraft is intended for mature audiences. This video may contain activities that may be illegal in your state or country. Your discretion is advised.
I'm Amy, and this is Mothercraft. Today, we are going to be doing a project with salt dough. What is salt dough, you might ask? Well, it is a dough made from flour, salt, and water. That's it. You may better know it as the most hideous Christmas ornaments that have ever graced your Christmas tree. If you get even a little bit of water on them, they disintegrate. If a mouse finds them, it's gonna eat their face off. But that's actually slightly more attractive than the original version. Salt dough Christmas ornaments, not so good. However, what we are doing today that is very good is we are going to take a little adventure into Jurassic times. We are going to be making fossils out of our salt dough, and then I'm going to be hiding them in my kid's sandbox so he can find them later. I think it's a fantastic idea. Maybe first we should go out to the sandbox and see if there's anything that we need to excavate. Join me, won't you?
Found a Mothercraft Rex.
All right, we are back, and I think the Bubblersaurus was a wonderful find on our break there. So let's cover what we need for this particular craft. Again, we're doing salt dough today. We are going to need 1 cup of flour, just regular all-purpose flour, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in a good-sized mixing bowl. Next up, we are going to need a 1/2 cup of salt. And I already measured this out, so I'm just going to pour that on in there. And then we're going to kind of mix that together a little bit. And then next up is a 1/2 cup. Next up is a 1/2 cup of water, warm water. You want warm water because that is going to help to dissolve the salt. So, the reason why I like this recipe is because normal salt dough that you do for the hideous Christmas tree ornaments that we were earlier discussing, that you are going to have to put in the oven for, I think it's like 3 hours, and on a low temperature, just to dry it out. And that is a really long time when you have a little kid asking you, when is this project going to be done? When can we keep working on this? So instead, we are going to microwave the salt dough. So this is kind of a little gooey. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of extra flour to it. And that will help when you're kneading it. And it ends up being this really nice, soft, smooth dough. So it's a shame to make hideous Christmas ornaments out of it. I can't stress this enough. I swear to God, in like 1987, our entire Christmas tree was made out of salt dough ornaments of soccer players and kitty cats on candy canes and Santa Claus and I don't know, whatever else. Okay, so this is getting there, pretty good consistency. You know, you want to get it to the point where it's not sticking all over your hands quite so easily. And then you can either roll it out and cut forms out of it, or, I mean, you can play around with it like Play-Doh. It actually stays, as long as you keep it in some container of some sort, it stays usable for a while. But what we're gonna do is, instead of rolling it out, we're just gonna take a chunk off, because we're finding fossils here. You know, fossils are not rolled out slabs, they are chunky rocks, right? So we're just gonna do kind of a thicker shape on that, nothing crazy. At least I think this is what I don't know. That seems, maybe it's not the most attractive. Okay, whatever. So we'll start with the ball. And there we go. Just gonna do like that. I'm gonna put a little more of the flour and the salt on there, just so that what I've got here is a little dinosaur action. And I am going to stick that right in the side of my salto. And then I have a little dinosaur print, kinda. Oh no, it's totally melting to my hands. It's a little warm in our kitchen today. Just a little warm. But that's okay, because we can start over. Boop, boop, boop. But you know what? I also didn't really love the print of that dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's try. I've got a little starfish action. Definitely seen fossils of those before. That's that's better. That's better. That's kind of cooler. All right. Next up, we're gonna throw this in the microwave. So you can put it in, I think it's for up to about 3 minutes, but you wanna check it about every 20 seconds just to make sure that it's not bubbling up. Be right back. All right, well, we had a little bit of time with the microwave with this one, and I'm gonna say this looks nothing like what it did on the website. I mean, it's hard. It dried out. It's still kind of hot, by the way. Take your plate out of the microwave with an oven mitt, please. Don't burn yourself. It's not worth it. It's clearly not worth it. So, you know, whatever. Maybe the start, maybe you can see that, I don't know, maybe I can repress it in. Not so much. Well, they suggested putting some paint on it, so I have these tiny little, oh my god. I have these tiny little pots of paint from one of my kids' craft things. How come he can get this open, but I can't? Oh, Jesus. All right, there we go. Maybe if we paint it a little, it'll... No, I don't know. Well, that's all right. I'm okay with having a fail or two or, 8, whatever. That's cool. This is great, because now you can see there's several bumps along the road with this one. I might still check it in his sandbox, but he'll probably think that it's some sort of like cat poop or something. I don't know. But in any case, oh, we tried. I guess this is why it's reserved for ugly Christmas tree ornaments. It really can't do anything else, maybe. All right. Well, salto recipe, pretty good. Microwaving it to dry it out instead of doing it in the oven for 3 hours, definitely good. That definitely worked. Pressing a dinosaur into it for a fossil, not so much. All right, well, again, it was really nice seeing you here at Mothercraft. We would love to see what you have what you have been doing at home, what crafts you've been doing. We would love to see, I'm sorry, there's a bunny running around in the backyard. Oh, he's so cute. Anywho, please send us pictures of what you've been doing any crafting suggestions you may have, visit us at Amy Mothercraft or on Facebook or on YouTube. It'd be really cool if you watched us on YouTube or I don't know, whatever. Just, have fun. We'll see you later. Bye. Keep crafting.